What's going on, everybody? Adam here with the eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the eTrailer backing plate and hardware kit. This is going to give our e-tracks extra strength, especially if we have some thinner floors on our enclosed trailer or trailer, and also if we don't really have any access to get down and tap into that frame. If you have a mowing business, you want to make sure to take care of your equipment and make sure it stays in place whenever you're going down the road. Especially with mowers, they don't have any suspension systems, so it's really going to be rattling around if you hit a bunch of bumps on the road. But if you're just doing it for your four-wheeler or your side-by-side as well, you just want to make sure it's not going to rip up so it's rolling around inside your trailer. Also, we want to make sure and take care of our floor and not just make it look like Swiss cheese with a bunch of holes ripped in it. If you're wanting to get a little bit more confidence in your e-track or your tie-down points in your trailer to really use them to their full potential, the backing plate is definitely going to help. When installing accessories like tie-down points or e-tracks, if you really can't tap into the frame of your trailer, you're going to need a little bit more strength. Or if you're just trying to prevent a tear-up from your trailer, if it's already happened, the backing plate's definitely going to solve your issue. Each backing plate is going to come with all the hardware that you need. We're going to have 4 long bolts, 4 nylon lock nuts, and 4 washers. We're going to have 4 different kits. So if you're just using an anchor point or a D-ring, you just need to go ahead and grab the 1. But if you are using, let's say, a 8-foot track, we're going to have a 4 quantity version on our website. So grab that for that. And then if you have a 5-foot long track, you go ahead and grab 3. And then if you just have a 2-foot track, all you really need is just 2 of these brackets, and it'll come with all the hardware. So go on the website and grab what you need. Our backing plate is going to be able to be used with a lot of different track systems that we carry here at eTrailer. A couple different brands are going to work with it, both vertical and horizontal, and also a lot of different accessories. With the multiple different holes, we can go ahead and rotate this just to get the holes to line up with whatever accessory we're putting on. For instance, with these tracks, we can have them down here, and if we rotate it like that, everything's going to line up nice and neat. It's going to be the same for most track systems. With our vertical tracks right here, what we're going to have to do is kind of slide it to the side, and we're going to be able to use these same holes here along with this as well. Many of our different anchor points are going to line up just like this. And again, with all these different slots, there are so many different ways that we can go ahead and put a bunch of different accessories on here. Even with the smaller ones in the middle, it's going to work. But one thing we want to make sure of when you're deciding on whether this is going to be a right fit for you, we want to make sure that we're not going to be taking and mounting stuff down in a cross fashion like this. We want to make sure that it's all nice and lined up so we get the most strength out of it. So let's go ahead and take some measurements. We are going to have a 6-inch by 6-inch plate. It's going to be made of steel, and it is going to be about 1/8 of an inch thick. All of these holes are going to have a width of 5/16 of an inch. Our smallest holes are going to be about 5/8 inches long. Our second longest is going to be about 1 1/16 inches long. And then our longest slots here are going to be 2 3/4 inches. We do get hardware with our kit. It's going to have a bolt, a nylon lock nut, and a washer. These are going to be 2 5/8 inches long, and they are going to have a diameter of 1/4 of an inch. Now let's go ahead and show you how to install it. We want to go ahead and take our bolts and put them facing down so the smooth part is up top. Now we can go underneath and install the backing plate. The nice thing about our backing plate is that it is symmetrical, so if I were to have to put it like this, we're not going to be able to because of the frame, but luckily we can put it like this and it'll work great. Fall right through. And then we can go ahead and put our washer down and our nylon lock nut. And we will be needing a 11mm deep well socket for down low. And if you do have an extra pair of hands, it would be ideal to have them up top. I could probably manage it here since I'm so close to the edge of our trailer, but if you're not, definitely grab a friend. I'm not going to tighten them down all the way just yet. I'm going to get them all nice and snug and then go through them again and torque them down a little bit more. These are also really great for our T-tracks, both on the walls and on the floor, if you really want to get the most out of them and use them to their full potential. And here's what it looks like on our E-track. What I really like about our bracket is we have the oblong hole, so we really have a little bit of adjustment on every single bit that we're using on the bracket. You don't really see that a whole lot, so if things don't really completely line up the way you want them, maybe your bolts are going just a little bit crooked, it's really, really easy to get it all lined up, which makes the install very, very easy. Well, everyone, that just about does it for a look at the eTrailer backing plate and hardware kit, and I'm Adam with eTrailer.